All black everything, sleek, stripped down, this is the Jim Root's signature Fender Stratocaster. And even if you're not a Strat person, this one might just change your mind. Jim Root, best known for his work in Slipknot and Stone Sour, is the only artist with a signature Stratocaster, Telecaster and a Jazzmaster. That's a rare combo, and it really shows how versatile Jim is and how much impact he has on heavy music. So let's go back a bit. Early in his career, Jim was seen playing guitars from different brands, but it was around the mid-2000s when he settled into the Fender territory. His first official signature model, the Jim Root Telecaster, dropped in July 2007. And it turned heads because really, how often do you see a Telecaster made for playing metal? Then came the Stratocaster, unveiled in January 2010, based on the version he's already been using since 2009. And finally, Jazzmaster, rounding out what's become one of the most unique artist series that Fender has ever released. When designing these guitars, Fender drew inspiration from the Fender Custom Shop Flathead series, favoring minimalism, stripped-back aesthetics, and raw tone. And for Jim, it was never about the shape. In his own words, he doesn't care what a guitar looks like, what matters is how it performs. As long as it delivers the tone that he needs, the body shape is just irrelevant. So what makes this Strat different from your typical Fender Strat? First, the body. Instead of the usual alder or ash, Jim went with mahogany, which isn't standard for Strats or Fenders in general. That change alone gives the guitar a darker, warmer tone with a heavier low-end response. The body shape is also slightly different from your typical Strat. The contours are a bit sharper and more aggressive. The bolt-on maple neck keeps things classic Strat with a smooth satin finish and a modern C profile that feels fast but comfortable. The ebony fretboard has no inlays, contributing to the sleek all-black aesthetics. And it's got a compound radius, more curved nib than nut for easy coding, gradually flattening towards the higher frets for clean bends and soloing. It's loaded with two EMG active humbucking pickups, an 81 in the bridge and a 60 in the neck. These are staples in the metal world, and for good reason. For controls, there's just one volume knob and a three-way switch. That's it. No tone knob, no push-pulls, simplicity at its finest. Hardware is completely blacked out. Tuning pegs, bridge, knobs, screws, everything. You get locking tuners for better tuning stability and a hardtail string-through body bridge. And then there's the headstock, natural with black tuners and that iconic Fender logo. The look is simple, sleek and stripped down. this isn't your average Strat. It's a metal machine dressed like a Fender. As someone who's never been a fan of Stratocaster, this was hands down one of the coolest Strats that I've ever played. Even though I'd say it's not really my style. But this thing has such a strong identity, which makes it stand out from others, and at the same time it's so minimalistic and simple. It's not just a regular Strat with a new look. It's a complete rethink of what a Strat can be. And that makes it special. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos. And also follow me on Instagram for some more guitar content. See you next time. Bye!